For the second year in a row, Montana is at the top of the Big Sky preseason soccer polls. I'm joined now by head coach Chris Chidovitsky. Coach, what does it mean to have been voted number one heading into 2025?
Yeah, honor as always. I feel like this is a really tough conference to be consistent in. As you look at the teams, everybody improves year over year. And as you look at the history of the conference, there is just a lot of movement between spots up top. So for us to be able to be in the spot that we've been in for so many years in a row, I think just says a lot about the hard work put in by the players here. Love the coaches in the conference, love the teams in the conference. And so really appreciate the fact that people have put us in this spot.
Coach, you've mentioned it's tough to be consistent in this conference. However, you've seemed to have figured it out. Back-to-back regular season champions have not lost a regular season conference match in 23 or 24. What do you attribute to your team's success?
Oh, it has to go back to just the day-by-day work, right? If we don't lift correctly this morning, then we're not going to play well when it comes to conference play. If we don't train well every single day, then it doesn't matter either. So it's just the daily focus and the daily grind. And at the end of the day, can you find players who believe in that, who come in and want to put in that kind of work? And if you do, then hopefully, fingers crossed, it can work out for you.
Four of those players who have been putting in work have been honored this preseason in the first ever preseason All Big Sky team. Those ladies were Maddie Ditta, Chloe Seelhoff, Allie Henriksen, and Bayless Flynn. What are your expectations for those four this season?
My expectations is just I put them there because I know that they're high-level players who can do things, who have gone through this program for years, who understand what it's like to work hard every day, to put your life and heart and soul on the field for the Grizz and for this community. And I expect them to do amazing things. And that's what they've already done. If you showed up to any practice, who would stand out? The four that you just mentioned.
Coach, season is here. It starts this week when you host Southern Utah. Over the last two seasons, Montana is 14-0-2 in the last 16 regular season matches at South Campus Stadium. What makes that such a difficult place for opponents?
I don't know, witchcraft maybe. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here, but something is working clearly, right? So we don't talk about it. That's the secret. Honestly, I feel like the environment and the setting that we've created with our fan base, it's been years of running very specific youth camps, connecting with elementary schools to build up a fan base of young families and young kids, plus everybody else in the community, just to create a good vibe where you get big crowds that are drawn in. And then again, find the right players who work hard every single day. And can you just put your best foot forward for the community? The players don't just play for the team anymore. It's been years, like I said, of integrating into this community, into Missoula, which allows them to fight for so much more than just for each other and for the team. And I feel like we bring that forwards. But at the same time, this year, when you look at our non-conference, I think 6 of the 8 teams that were playing were ranked above us in the final season RPI. So it's going to be such a hard schedule for us to continue that this year. But what a fun way to get ready for the rest of the season. And it's exactly the way it should be.
You mentioned the non-conference schedule. You also have a tough Big Sky conference schedule, early matchup with Eastern Washington. How can this non-conference schedule prepare you for those tough Big Sky games?
Oh, it does. If you even look at our preseason exhibitions, it was Air Force, it was Calgary. Everybody fits that mold of high energy teams that play a physical and very competitive style of soccer that you know is going to be coming down the road at some point. And so everything is by design to get us ready for Big Sky play. I think Eastern have been phenomenal. Idaho is always doing well. There's a reboot happening at Weber that I think is going to be good over time here as well. And I think we've designed the non-conference schedule in a way that preps us for literally everything that we're going to see in Big Sky play.
Coach, as we said, your fellow colleagues voted Montana number one in the preseason polls. Their expectations for you are obviously high. What are your expectations for the Grizzlies in 2025?
Oh, to practice well every single day, right? If we don't do a good job of that, again, nothing else happens. Of course, we want to compete at the highest possible levels. The goal for us, as I think the goal should be for everybody, is you want to win the league, you want to win the conference tournament, you want to get to the NCAA tournament. And that has to be it. You want to get all three if you possibly can. And that's what we're shooting for every single day that we show up to work.